Alright, so it's finally a race season. Time to go and take the bike for a spin and see how she rides. Oh, oh, my bad. What I meant to say, it's a snow season. So, I guess, since my bike won't make it far in this weather, let's just, let me go ahead and show you my, barn find. A Honda motorcycle that I found a few years back, and let me go and show it to you. All right, and here she is. This is my barn find, 1981 Honda CM400T. I found her on Craigslist as a 81 motorcycle, 81 Honda motorcycle. The owner didn't put much information out there, but it was cheap. So I went and looked at it, and he did mention in the ad that the bike had low miles. So I went and looked at it. You know, it looked like it's been sitting for a while, but it's an old bike. And then when he told me how many miles it had, I really wouldn't believe, so I had to double check. And it's got 425.4 miles on this 1981 motorcycle. So the owner told me that he bought it brand new, rode it for a bit, then he dropped the bike on the right hand side. As you can see, there's damage to the handlebar and small scratch. You can see right here on the windshield. And ever since then, he parked the bike in the garage, and she's been sitting there. And he decided to move and needed the bike to be gone. So I looked at the bike over. I couldn't really tell anything. It looks like a stock motorcycle, and I had to double check, make sure the gauge cluster was original one. And the only thing I could do was to look at the tires, because I knew most tires have dates on them. When I looked at the tires, it said they were made in 1981, and they look like they haven't been used, but they're dry rotted, so that part matched to what the owner told me. Next, I looked at the front brake and front brake rotor to be exact. And as you can see, this puppy is like brand new, and it's almost 40 years old. So this bike didn't have many miles on it. Next, I looked at the inspection sticker. There she is. So last time this bike was inspected was in 1982. You can see right here it says 1981 model. So I looked it over. I really liked it. I couldn't start it because the battery was dead, and it's probably got original 1981 oil in it, whatever Honda put it from the factory. So I loaded the bike in my truck and took it home. And then it pretty much just sat here while I was working on my Kawasaki ZX-10R. But now I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I wanted to share the video about it and maybe see if one of you could tell me what you would do with a bike like this. So make a comment if you have a good idea. But I wanted to chop the bike up and make a custom bike out of it and just ride around, work and back, whatever. It's got It's an air-cooled 395cc engine. It makes about 46 horsepower at 8,500 RPM. It's air-cooled, so it doesn't have a radiator, it doesn't have coolant. So it's really easy and low-maintenance bike. It does have carburetors, and I do hate carburetors, but I would definitely want to replace them with the fuel injection. And everything else looked pretty good. Obviously, I would need to do some suspension work, check the brakes, put new tires on. This chain is rusty, so replace the chain, rebuild the carburetors. That's pretty much it. And touch up this small piece right here. You can see a little bit of black paint chipped off. And obviously fix this handle. I already bought another one. And bleed the brakes, change the oil, you know, the usual. So that's about it. If you guys have any ideas what I should do with this bike, please comment and let me know. So thanks for checking out my bike, and I'll talk to you later.